The 2003 Missouri Statehood Quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and concluded in 2008. The program was designed to honor each state in the order they ratified the Constitution or were admitted to the Union. Missouri became the 24th state, admitted on August 10, 1821. This quarter captures Missouri's rich history, its natural beauty, and its role in the westward expansion of the United States. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of President George Washington, a design that has graced the quarter since 1932, when the original Washington quarter was first issued. This portrait was designed by John Flanagan, and it represents the continuity of American history, connecting the new state quarters to the long-standing legacy of United States coinage. The inscription includes the word Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year of the coin, 2003, along with the mint mark indicating where it was struck, either Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. The reverse design is unique to Missouri and was selected through a process that involved state officials and the United States Mint. The design showcases the Lewis and Clark expedition, reflecting Missouri's critical role as the starting point for the journey westward. It features two American flags, an image of the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, and the Mississippi River. These elements symbolize Missouri as the gateway to the West, highlighting both its natural landmarks and historical significance. The Lewis and Clark expedition began in 1804 from Camp Dubois, near the confluence of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers. Their journey opened the American West to exploration, trade, and settlement. Missouri was the launching point and home to key figures like Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, and also served as a cultural crossroads for Native American tribes, French explorers, and American pioneers. The depiction of the Mississippi River and the Gateway Arch not only emphasizes St. Louis as a major port city, but also celebrates Missouri's growth into a center of commerce and migration. Missouri's admission as a state in 1821 was part of the Missouri Compromise, which balanced the number of slave and free states in the Union. This historic compromise highlighted the intense national debate over slavery and set the stage for the conflicts that would eventually lead to the Civil War. The quarter's design subtly nods to this historical importance, while focusing on the themes of exploration, expansion, and national unity. The quarter is composed of a copper nickel clad with a pure copper core. It weighs 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and a reeded edge typical of all circulating quarters. This composition ensures durability for circulation. While maintaining the traditional appearance of United States coins, collectors and numismatists value the 2003 Missouri Statehood Quarter not only for its design, but also as part of the larger State Quarters series, which has become a popular collecting phenomenon. During its release, the coin was struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the San Francisco Mint producing special proof versions for collectors. These proof coins were sold in sets and feature a mirror-like finish with frosted details to enhance the visual appeal of the design. The public release of the coin was accompanied by educational materials from the United States Mint, highlighting Missouri's history, geography, and culture, encouraging Americans of all ages to learn more about the states. The 2003 Missouri Quarter also commemorates the state's cultural contributions. The Gateway Arch is not only a symbol of St. Louis, but an iconic piece of American architecture designed by Eero Saarinen and completed in 1965. It represents the spirit of innovation and the American belief in progress and possibility. The two flags on the reverse design symbolize unity and patriotism, reminding viewers of the state's ongoing role in the broader story. Of the United States collectors, often note the coin's popularity due to the intricate combination of historical symbols and iconic landmarks, making it one of the more visually appealing state quarters. The 2003 Missouri Statehood Quarter remains a testament to the United States Mint's mission to educate and engage the public with history while producing coins that are functional and collectible. The coin continues to circulate occasionally, yet many are preserved in albums collections and as part of educational kits. As a part of the 50-state quarters program, the Missouri Quarter represents more than just a monetary unit. It captures the imagination of citizens tracing the history of the nation from the earliest explorers through statehood and into the modern era. By studying the coin, viewers can learn about the westward expansion, the strategic importance of Missouri in early American trade and settlement, and the artistic interpretation that translates history into a small but powerful piece of currency. This coin stands as a bridge between past and present, connecting people to the story of exploration, settlement, and the growth of the American nation. The Missouri Quarter is a reminder of the United States' diverse history and the importance of each state in contributing to the nation's story. By holding or observing the coin, viewers can reflect on the courageous individuals who navigated uncharted territories, the pioneers who settled the land, and the ongoing cultural significance of symbols, like the Mississippi River and the Gateway Arch. The coin represents pride, heritage, and a celebration of Missouri's role in shaping the United States economy and identity. Its enduring appeal is seen in both educational contexts and in the collections of numismatists who value its historical accuracy, artistic merit, and connection to the broader state quarter program. Whether used for circulation or preserved in a collection, the 2003 Missouri Statehood Quarter remains a tangible piece of history. It tells a story of exploration, adventure, commerce, and culture encapsulated in a small metallic form. This quarter is more than just a coin. It is a historical artifact, a teaching tool, and a collectible that continues to inspire curiosity about Missouri's past and its contributions to the American story. Its continued popularity demonstrates the success of the 50-state quarters program in combining artistry, history, and public engagement in everyday objects. Missouri has always held a unique position in the history of the United States. Its location along the Mississippi River made it a critical gateway for trade, exploration, and migration before and after statehood. The Mississippi River served as the lifeblood of commerce, connecting Missouri to New Orleans and the Gulf of Mexico, facilitating the movement of goods, people, and ideas. This river traffic helped establish cities like St. Louis and Cape Girardeau as economic hubs during the 19th century and made Missouri a center of westward expansion. The Lewis and Clark expedition depicted on the coin was more than just a journey into uncharted lands. It was a scientific and diplomatic mission. They mapped thousands of miles of rivers, cataloged plants and animals, encountered Native American tribes, and established relationships that would shape the future of American expansion. The expedition's starting point in Missouri underscores the state's role as a launch pad for exploration and as a bridge between the established eastern states and the vast western territories. Missouri's cultural heritage is equally rich. The state was home to Native American societies such as the Missouri Osage and Illini Confederation, whose presence predates European settlement by centuries. The French and Spanish explorers, who settled the region, brought European traditions, trade networks, and cultural exchange that blended with indigenous communities. This confluence of cultures set the stage for Missouri's diverse population and contributed to its later identity as a melting pot of ideas and people. The Gateway Arch featured on the quarter is a modern emblem of Missouri's historical identity. It is located in St. Louis at the starting point of the Lewis and Clark expedition and symbolizes the city's long-standing reputation as the gateway to the west. Construction of the arch during the 1960s not only commemorated westward expansion, but also showcased architectural innovation. The design, by Eero Saarinen, was selected through a nationwide competition, emphasizing both aesthetics and engineering excellence. Its sleek stainless steel curve captures the spirit of ambition and progress while serving as a constant reminder of Missouri's contribution to national growth. Missouri statehood was historically significant due to the Missouri Compromise of 1820. This legislation allowed Missouri to enter the Union as a slave state, while simultaneously admitting Maine as a free state, maintaining a delicate balance in the Senate between slaveholding and non-slaveholding states. The compromise was a critical moment in American politics, highlighting tensions over slavery expansion and states' rights and demonstrating Missouri's central role in national debates during the early 19th century. The coin's imagery subtly reflects Missouri's position as both a frontier state and a pivotal actor in the larger story of American political development. The economy of Missouri during the 19th and early 20th centuries was heavily tied to agriculture transportation, and trade. Missouri's fertile lands supported crops like corn, tobacco, and cotton, and allowed the state to become a key supplier of food and raw materials to growing urban centers. Its rivers and later the railroads facilitated the movement of these goods, creating wealth and attracting settlers and entrepreneurs. The imagery of the Mississippi River on the coin captures this economic lifeline, connecting local prosperity to the broader national economy. Missouri also played a role in American culture and literature. Mark Twain, whose pen name was Samuel Clemens, was born in Florida, Missouri, and grew up in Hannibal. His experiences along the Mississippi River inspired timeless classics, such as Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. These literary contributions reflect the state's unique environment, blending river culture, small-town life, and frontier experiences. The state quarter's design can be seen as a nod to this spirit of exploration, adventure, and storytelling that defines Missouri. During the Civil War, Missouri was a border state with divided loyalties. Its strategic location made it a key battleground and home to both Union and Confederate forces. The state saw guerrilla warfare battles and significant civilian hardship. Missouri's complex history during this period highlights the nuanced political and social dynamics the state experienced. Its residents faced difficult choices while striving to maintain communities and livelihoods under intense national pressure. The 2003 Missouri Statehood Quarter remains part of the broader legacy of the 50 State Quarters program, which encouraged Americans to explore state histories and national heritage. Each quarter serves as a miniature classroom, illustrating geography, politics, economics, culture, and innovation. Missouri's coin does this through symbolism, capturing exploration, the Mississippi River commerce, the Gateway Arch, and the state's historical significance. Its artistic and educational value continues to make it a sought-after collectible for historians, students, and numismatists alike. Missouri's contributions to national events did not stop in the 19th century. The state played an important role in westward migration during the Homestead Act era, contributed soldiers to both world wars, and fostered industries like aviation, automobile manufacturing, and transportation infrastructure in the 20th century. These achievements built on the foundations established during early exploration and settlement and reflect the ongoing importance of Missouri to the United States' growth. The coin's continuing relevance lies not only in its collectible appeal, but also in its ability to spark curiosity about Missouri's past and present. The symbols chosen for the quarter encourage viewers to learn about exploration, scientific discovery, diplomacy, commerce, cultural heritage, and political history. All of these elements together make the 2003 Missouri Statehood Quarter a small but powerful testament to a state that has shaped and been shaped by the American story.